Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the new Blade Nano CPX. This is an awesome little helicopter. I have not flown it yet. What I'm going to do in this video is do a little quick unboxing, talk about what I think about the helicopter, give it a flight, and then give it a little review at the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at these three helicopters. Right here we have the Blade 130X. This thing is a monster. Brushless motor, torque tube driven tail, CCPM, very nice helicopter. This thing flies awesome. This is the 130X by Blade, and it's a really great helicopter. It's a small size, but it's not too small, yet it has lots of power. So if you're looking to learn some 3D tricks and stuff, the 130X is great. But we're going to put that aside because that's not what we're talking about today. We also have the E-flite Blade MCPX. This is the version 2. My blades need to be fixed. I got a broken control arm, or control link there. But this thing is brushed motor. The 130X is the only brushless. Brushed motor in front and tail. Thing flies great, but if you're doing crazy stunts, you can bog down the motor a little bit, lose a little bit of your tail. But overall, this helicopter is great, and it's very durable since it's so light and small that if you crash it, you usually be okay, but you can break stuff, from time to time if you crash too hard. Really great helicopter, the MCPX version 2. Now let's take a look at the newest. This is the Nano CPX. As you can see, it's a good amount smaller. It's not tiny compared to the MCPX, but it's smaller. Also runs on a brushed motor with a brushed motor tail. It has the AS3X technology, just like the MCPX. So what's the advantage? Well, I'm not sure because I haven't flown them yet. But I have to say, this is a little smaller. Maybe it'll have more power. The actual size doesn't matter too much because anywhere you can fly the MCPX version 2 or version 1, you could probably fly the Nano CP just equally. They're not that much different in size. But the smaller size here, I'm hoping will give it some more power, some more maneuverability. So we're going to go ahead and test them out. Now let me talk about what's in the box really quick. Your Nano CPX will come in a bind and fly or ready to fly. I got the bind and fly edition. You're going to get the helicopter, and in your box you're going to get 2 batteries and a battery charger that runs off AA's, or you can plug in an AC adapter. And the batteries are 150 milliamp, 1 cell, 25C. So pretty good batteries, and see how they work there. They're the highest milliamp battery I think they've offered on a micro heli with a 1 cell, so that's nice. You also get some extra rotor blades. They're actually different rotor blades. They got like a bullet on them. They're for some more stable, fast forward flight. Get some control links, some tools, and some rubber stoppers or grommets. And then your instruction manual and some other things. So that's what comes in the box. Let's go ahead and take this thing for a flight and see, is it better? What's the, why'd they make it? There's got to be a reason. So is it better than the MCPX? Which one should you get? Let's take it for a flight and find out. Alright guys, so here's the Nano CPX. I just plugged it in and got it ready for its first flight. I'm just going to sit back here and try to do some flight in this room, maybe a flip, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. So we'll take it off and just try to hover and do some forward flight. It is very squirrely. You want to be an experienced pilot to fly this. Very squirrely. I'm very easy on the controls right now. And it can be flown around nice and smooth like this, but this is very slow on the controls. I have no expo and complete throws, so it's pretty squirrely. If you use some expo, you might be able to get the throws to be less. So there's a little crash, guys. Nothing horrible. I hit off the throttle. But let me go ahead and try to take it back up, see if this is resilient to damage here. No problem. Crashed into a wall. We're still flying. Headed in idle up here. Let me make sure I'm in idle up. Let me just get on the table here. Oh yeah, I'm in idle up. So let's try to flip it here, alright? Alright, so that didn't work, but again, another crash on full speed. See if we can take off. Wow, this thing is resilient to damage. Very resilient to damage. Let's try another flip here. Oh man. Alright guys, I brought the Nano CPX outside. I was having a bit of trouble inside. Let's go ahead and plug it in here. Put it on the ground. Go ahead and take it off here. Has a little power, but not all that much for how small it is. I was hoping for more. Flip it upside down. I don't know if you can see that. I got a little out of cam there. It's very squirrely. Very squirrely. There's a little wind out here, but not much. Oh, another crash. Crashes are good though, it lets you guys see how durable this thing is. Still flying perfect. So it flies nice. Do some circles here. Alright, let's bring it in. Talk about it inside here. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this helicopter? Well, the initial flight went pretty good. It was easy to flip, keep upside down. You probably saw in the video. Inside I had some problems. But outside it worked just fine. I was able to keep it in a pretty small area and flip it. But is this worth getting if you have an MCPX? I give you guys true reviews. I don't push things out there on you or anything. And I'd have to say if you own an MCPX, don't get this. This is an awesome little helicopter, and if you do not own an MCPX or a micro CP helicopter, go ahead and get this. It's awesome. Good price, works great, flies fun. It's a little squirrely in the air, but a little Expo would probably take care of that. I don't use Expo myself. But in terms of flight compared to the MCPX, I might say the MCPX might have a tiny bit more power, even though it's a little bigger. This thing has plenty of power to flip around and do stuff. Same with the MCPX. It's not super strong itself, but it has plenty of power to flip around. I'd say in flight characteristics, this and the MCPX are very close, but I want to say the MCPX might be a little more stable feeling. I might feel a little bit more connected. So I think that Horizon and Blade did a great job on this helicopter, and if you don't own a micro CCPM helicopter, definitely look into this. But if you already own an MCPX, even a 130X, you might not really care for this because it's just not, it's not a step up. It's kind of very good for what it is, but it's not on top of the competition. If you want a really good small 3D helicopter, go for the 130X. If you want a tiny micro type helicopter, go for the CPX or this. Both are comparable. So that's my review. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Great helicopter by Blade, but if you have an MCPX, I wouldn't really recommend it. It's about the same, just smaller, not much smaller. So, sorry Blade, I love you guys, but this helicopter is pretty much for people that don't have a micro CP helicopter. So, really nice design, works great. Little squirrely, like I said, but Expo might take care of that. Overall, a great helicopter. You just got to know if you're in the right spot to get it. You don't want to be getting this if you have similar items. So it's the Blade Nano CPX, and check it out. If you guys have any questions, like I said, let me know. See you guys later, and happy flying.